Hi, I'm Lisa. This is Marshall and K9 Hurricane, and we are Hurricane's heroes. We just made our cross-country road trip from Virginia to beautiful Colorado, which will be our new home, and we thought what better time to start a channel than now. Check it out. All right, the car is packed. The car is very packed, or I should say cars. We are actually taking 2 cars and caravanning for our road trip to our new home. Today is day 1. We got a much later start than we planned. We had a lot more to consolidate to make sure it can all fit like a Tetris puzzle into both of the cars, but we got it done. We're running a quick errand, and then we're just gonna drive as far into Virginia as we can tonight, get some sleep, and then the plan is to not sleep in but wake up early and get to Nashville as fast as we can, because that's somewhere where we want to spend a good amount of time, and then we'll sleep there that night and move on. About 300 to 500 miles a day is the plan, and we'll be driving for 5 days. Hopefully everything goes as planned with this road trip. I feel like that never ever happens, but that's also why we started a YouTube channel. What better time to document our life, especially as Hurricane's getting older. The more footage we have of him, the better.
All right, so we sold the house and we came to the old Secret Service house to say goodbye to everyone. This is where it all started. Came back to our roots. Let Hurricane kind of swim in the pool, but I had to hold up his legs. And we are about to head west. We're gonna go as far as we can tonight for day 1, so heading west.
Piper, were you watching Fox News? Piper, you're not allowed on the bed. Hi guys.
Where are we? Are we at Buc-ee's?
We had to stop at Buc-ee's. Lisa's been talking about the whole trip, because I guess Mike and Gina came here one time. Now we have to come here.
It's gonna be so fun. They have beaver nuggets. Do you want a beaver nugget? And they have brisket and a beef jerky bar. Do you want beef jerky? What's wrong?
Piper, why are you sad? Why are you sad? Can I pet Piper for a second? No? Just have to pet you. I don't know, is this place a thing? Definitely different. Alright, so we're going on suggestions. So on the way to Nashville, we had to stop at Buc-ee's. Steakhouse beef jerky, cream beef jerky. And let's see which one's better. See what the dogs think too. Nice. Difference in the bites. Look at this nice, gentle. Oh, Piper.
What do you think?
Awesome. Korean beef. When is this one? Forget it.
Steakhouse.
Steakhouse. Also very good. How do you think? Ow! You can't see. It's not his fault. I'm a little gentle biter. Oh, good girl. Alright, this one's good. The Korean one was better.
I knew you'd like Korean. I really got the steakhouse for them.
It's a little hard.
Oh, and here, one more thing. I got you a pulled pork sandwich, but there's a toy for the dogs.
Not more food, I'm sorry. Bite it.
Get it, Pipes.
Bite it. Bite it for real. What the heck is that?
Hurricane.
Hurricane, come here. Bite this. Thank you.
Made it to Nashville.
Stop number 2, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be hard not to just stop here for good. It's gonna be a tough one to pass through.
Looks so different. We've both been here before, separately. The city looks so different. So many high rises that were never here before. We are on day 3 of our road trip. We just left Nashville. That was a lot of fun. We got there early the night before so that we could spend some time downtown Broadway, and then woke up early this morning and took the dogs to some good barbecue. Oh, that's not gone.
Not enough. Hurricane just ate $15 worth of chicken in 30 seconds. Piper is cleaning the plate.
Currently, we're in Kentucky right now. So today we're driving far enough to get us to Springfield, Missouri. We have something planned there the next morning. So we'll get in kind of late, go to bed, and then have that little stop before we hit the road again. Hurricane might have had a little too much barbecue because he was crying in the back of the car, and we think he might have to use the bathroom.
And he has a friend.
Yeah, he has a friend, a horse, watching him. Go empty, buddy. Day 4 of our road trip. We are currently in Springfield, Missouri, and I was planning this trip on Bring Fido, which is an app that helps you find dog-friendly attractions and restaurants and hotels, and I discovered this place called Fantastic Caverns. It is an underground cavern that was actually discovered by a dog in the 1800s, and it's still dog-friendly today. So we are about to take our pups underground on a Jeep-pulled tram. We'll see how it goes.
Right here's where those girls wrote their name on the wall in 1867.
Wow. That's so cool.
Pass your side, watch your head on this rock right here. Does like to reach out and grab you.
So we just finished our tour inside the cave. Hurricane got to ride in shotgun. And here's the dog that actually discovered the cave back in 1862. It was a bloodhound.
In my hometown of Springfield, Delco, PA. We're in Springfield, Missouri, Delco. I know you guys are gonna kick out of that.
Tomorrow is our last day on the road. Tonight we're going to end in Dodge. I want to say it's Dodge, Kansas. Marshall picked this stop. He really wanted to go see the Wyatt Earp statue. Most people on a road trip want to see, I don't know, like the Grand Canyon, but he really wants to see this statue. And we are turning. My hope is Marshall found some food, because I don't think my maps have me making this turn. What are you guys doing? Ready for food? It's day 5 of our road trip. We just left Dodge City after spending the morning downtown. When we arrived, it was pretty dark out, so we couldn't even really see where we were, and a lot of the restaurants and things were closed. But today we went to the museum, saw some of the famous Wyatt Earp statues, and had some food.
The railroad played a significant role in the prosperity of early Dodge City when the railroad was established in 1872. Dodge City became the ideal location for shipping buffalo hides to points east, the Topeka and the Santa Fe Railway. So after after the buffalo herds were hunted to near extinction in the mid-1870s, the cattle industry took over Dodge City's major source of income. With the quarantine line just east of here, this became the eastmost location for shipping longhorns herded from Texas by boxcar. In 1885, Kansas was cut off from the cattle drives when the quarantine line was moved to west of the Colorado border.
Wow. You're so smart. How do you know so much about this? Thank you. Thanks. Hurricane. Look what I have for you.
All right, last question to see if you're paying attention to the museum. So, how did Dodge City become famous in regards to Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday?
They started the first automobile company, Dodge.
Wow, that's actually correct. First Dodge dealership was here. So there's another theory that in 1876, Wyatt Earp came here, became a famous peace officer, took a trip down to Texas. He met Doc Holliday. Doc Holliday came back and ended up saving Wyatt Earp's life. From there, Wyatt Earp became the assistant marshal of Dodge City and just gained all kinds of notoriety for being a peace officer, and the whole town loved him. And then from there, the two of them went to Tombstone, Arizona, and that's where they had the famous Battle of the OK Corral, which you mentioned earlier, which is right up the street from Dodge City here. So, very good history today. And a very cool statue. Pleasure to meet you. So I've been wanting to come to this statue forever now. Huge Wyatt Earp fan. So 1876, Wyatt Earp becomes famous for becoming a peace officer in Kansas. Obviously later becomes uber famous for his fight 1881 at the OK Corral in Tombstone, Arizona. But do you think in 147 years the Hurricane will have a statue for being peacekeeper of Washington, D.C., just like Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday have statues for being peacekeepers in Dodge City, Kansas, and Tombstone, Arizona? What do you think, buddy? Think you'll have a statue one day? Are you the modern day Wyatt Earp?
Yeah, he is.
In 1881, at the Battle of the OK Corral, when Wyatt was a U.S. Marshal, he took Doc Holliday and his two brothers who were also U.S. Marshals, Virgil and Morgan, and they went down to the OK Corral to disarm some outlaw cowboys. A gunfight ensued. 3 of the cowboys were killed. A couple weeks later, in retaliation, some of the cowboys came and they actually shot and killed Wyatt's brother Morgan while he was playing pool, and also shot and injured his other brother Virgil. So from there, Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday, who we saw earlier, they went on a vengeance ride and outside of Tombstone, Arizona, and went and hunt down all the cowboys in retaliation for his brother being killed and his other brother being shot.
So we're now on the road. We have about a 5-hour road trip to our new home, and it's very surreal because we've been planning this move for quite some time, and I haven't really thought beyond this road trip. So starting tonight, we'll be starting our new life. So follow along. There should be a lot of fun adventures to come. I think there's a lot to do out there, and people say you're not going to want to ever leave. But as of right now, the plan is to return to Northern Virginia. It's hard to keep Marshall far away from the Jersey Shore. So that's definitely a pull for him. But yeah, these next couple of years should be a lot of fun.